Yeah, so I first got my taste of the cannabis industry when I lived in New York City and I was working at a healthcare startup. And one of my friends was starting a new cannabis venture in California called G-Pen. And he gave me the chance to invest in that. And when I was doing my due diligence, I kind of got a better understanding of the overall cannabis industry in the States at that point. And that's kind of where it all started. Then a couple years later, legalization happened in Thailand and I packed my bags, moved here, I think 2 days later. So what sets us apart from other dispensaries, I think, is the quality of our product. We only take the best product around, all domestically sourced from partner farms, and our bud tenders and staff. We make sure that they're very knowledgeable about every product that we have, whether it's CBD, topicals, cannabis, any new strain that comes in, we make sure that they know all about it, the THC content, the terpene profiles. So when people come in and it might be their first time smoking, our staff is able to tell them exactly what they need to know, what might suit them best, and they can be safe knowing that they're in good hands here. We ensure the quality of our products because we only have a handful of partner farms who we deal with directly, who all get their products certified and tested on a daily basis pretty much. So we've established very good relationships with these partner farms. It's made it easy for us to maintain the quality of the product that we have, just because it's not necessarily us doing the testing, but the farms where we buy it from, they're making sure that there's no mold, there's no fungus, there's no anything on any of the flower, so that won't be passed on to the customer. Yeah, so we probably, like most dispensaries, provide a number of different products, from topicals to CBD to edibles that are within the legal limit, to every type of bud you can imagine, from hybrid to indica to sativa. We make sure that when anybody comes in, we ask them questions about what it is they're looking for. Do they want energy? Do they want help sleeping? Do they have pain that they need relief from? And we make sure that our staff knows exactly how to respond to their questions and how to kind of treat their ailments that they might be coming in with. So we have a lot of experience in other mature markets like California, like Canada and Europe. So we've seen what it looks like when industries start and kind of the path and trajectory that they take during the time from when they start to a year later to 3 years later. And they all typically follow the same trends. There's a big boom, everybody gets excited about it, then it kind of levels off with education and things like that. I think what we're going to be seeing more is the influx of tourism because of cannabis, kind of like what Amsterdam is in Europe. Thailand will be in Southeast Asia, so it'll kind of be like the Amsterdam of Southeast Asia. I think we'll be seeing a lot more people who come here for cannabis-related tourism. Even though we're kind of seeing that now, I think that that's going to increase a lot in the upcoming years. So I think education starts with our own education. We need to make sure that everybody who works for us is very educated on the benefits of cannabis, what types of strains would be good for certain types of people. That's why we have a robust training program for all of our staff so that they can learn about the different types of cannabis uses and the different types of people that might affect better. So we have aligned to regulators. We make sure that everything that we do is above board. We don't do anything that would be looked down on. Everything that we source is domestic. All of our reporting is reported accurately at the end of the month. In our POS software, we have an entire place where people's IDs are stored safely and securely so that when they come here, we're compliant with the current regulations. You know, it's very fluid. Things are constantly changing in a new market like Thailand. But we try to stay as on top of it as possible with a few staff members, always looking out in the news to see what might be changing and how we can accommodate those changes. So we store everything securely in our POS system. We make sure that nothing is given out to third parties for information uses or anything like that. And we take seriously the confidentiality of our customers, because some of them might not want other people to know that they're here, or whatever it might be. We make sure that that's all securely stored in our databases and inaccessible to anybody else. So I think it's more on our staff to ask questions of the customer than it is for the customer to come in as a new patient or a new person using weed, because our staff should know more than this person. So I think our staff asking a lot of questions to figure out exactly what it is that this person is looking to get out of smoking, then they can kind of decipher what that might be and the best product that will fit that person. I think I would say local, I would say quality and consistent. We're local because we source everything locally, quality because we only source the best cannabis we can possibly find, and consistent because we consistently have, I would say, is the best cannabis in Thailand. That's why we have a big sign that says best bud in Thailand outside.